The question today is, I get so easily distracted. Facebook, emails, phone calls, Twitter, text, all kinds of stuff. How do I get things done and not get distracted? And that was one of the biggest things that I've struggled with. So today I'm going to give you my two biggest secrets to making that happen. So the question is, how do I get distracted, get things done, and not give in to all kinds of distractions? Well, first thing, very important for me, is my morning routine. And my morning routine typically starts with, I use an app called Seconds, and I got that from the lovely Tanya Eliza, who's also a network marketer and a network marketing trainer. And I just love this, because I've tried to schedule everything I need to do in my calendar and have it pop up and tell me, but sometimes I miss that. But with this way, it is just phenomenal. So Ray Igdon gave me a tip, and that is to put my phone on airplane mode when I go to bed in the evening, and then I leave it on airplane mode. So when I get up in the morning, and what I'm going to do is, there's my routine. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to publish that in a blog post. So if you follow me on my website, johanvanaarde.com, JohanVanaarde.com, or you subscribe to my email list at johanvanaarde.com/free ebook, or just type in free and you'll get to the free ebook one, where my current free ebook that I'm giving away is the 10 things all fit and healthy people do. So I will share that in a blog post on there, and I will share that same blog post on social media as well. But to make sure you get it, jump on board with the email list. That is the best and safest way. So here's how that works, and this is what I do. So with it, my phone being on airplane mode, obviously I cannot get any calls, emails, text messages, no social media, nothing. So this is typically my routine. I wake up in the morning, the normal thing, going to the bathroom. Then I walk into the kitchen and I drink a large 20-ounce glass of water with half a lemon squeezed into it and some tart cherry extract. It alkalizes my body and also hydrates my body. Then I go back into the bathroom. I take my thyroid pill because I struggle with hypothyroidism, and I brush my teeth. I use a Philips Sonicare toothbrush, and I brush for the full 2 minutes. During this time, I've got some music playing. This app is wonderful. It pulls music out of different albums or different specific songs out of your iTunes. Then I do my affirmations, which has probably been the biggest game changer for me over the last year of being where I'm at and making decisions and going for my destiny and going for my big dreams. But it also has totally changed my mindset and has led me to so many things. If you've never read the book Think and Grow Rich, I highly suggest that you do, by Napoleon Hill, and there's a new modern version out. And we will also post a picture of that book, the specific one. If you've read the old one, this one is so much better, because this is the same content, but it's written in today's modern language with additional examples of today's modern successful people, such as Richard Branson, for example. It'll make a big difference in your life, because what you feed your brain will manifest in your life. You don't have to trust me on that, but I'm just telling you, read the book and you'll see why. You'll see that most successful people do that. So today, then after I do my affirmations, it takes me exactly 5 minutes, because it's I have about 10 things that I say to myself, but I go and expand on it, what I'm willing to give up to get them, and what I'm not willing to give up to get to that. I have my coffee and I drink a protein shake, because I'll be working out later in the morning, and I normally mix some berries, organic frozen blueberries, blackberries, strawberries with it, Then, and of course, during this time, I've got music playing. Then I have no music going for the next 5 minutes, and I do meditation, and I really focus on breathing and just quieting my mind. Very important, will take so much stress away for you. Then I read my Bible. I'm a Messianic Christian, so I read from a plan to read through the whole Bible in 1 year, the Messianic way. And in 20 minutes, I have read my parts of the Old and New Testament, and I have prayed. Then I take about 5 minutes. I go take my pre-workout. I cuddle with my dog a little bit, stuff like that. And then I take out my personal development book that I'm reading. I read and listen every day. So currently I'm reading, guess what, Think and Grow Rich again. But I've got a slew of books that I need to read after this. I've got The Miracle Morning coming to me, recommended by Tanya Eliza, and then also a book, The Childlike Art, recommended by Tommy Anderson, my Christian counselor. So I read for 20 minutes with a highlighter, and I go with the highlighter over the page. So I read each line, and I read really fast, and I take in a lot of things, but when something's really important, I highlight that. So after I'm done with the book, I go back and review the book again. Then I go to the bathroom, and while I'm doing that, I give it a few extra minutes so I can read from a fitness or success magazine and just feed my mind with more positive things. Then I jump on and I go do a 45-minute workout. Normally during this 45-minute workout, I do not listen to music. That's when I do a lot of my personal development listening. And I alternate between a book on an Audible, a Tony Robbins, the different Tony Robbins series that I've got. I've got series from Jim Rohn. I listen to that. And then I belong to Network Marketing Pro and in their website, and I subscribe to that so I can listen to the trainings from the previous year. Because immersion is very important. And as Tom Hopkins says, very well-known sales trainer, you have to listen or read something about 6 times before it really, really becomes part of you. So after that's done, if my workout, the plan that I have is longer than 45, I simply quit at 45 minutes. It's as simple as that. Then I go shower, and then I eat breakfast. My breakfast is typically eggs, some rice bread or some oatmeal, avocado with a little bit of honey drizzled on it. It's really good. You should try it. So I get the healthy fats in. I got my fruit in earlier in the morning, and I take eggs in, which helps to keep me full. It's protein. If I have a little bit of protein left over from the previous night from what we cooked or grilled, I might eat that and eat a little bit less eggs. But as a rule, that's what I do. Then I come in and I announce my Periscope and what I'm going to talk about, and I sit down and I prepare a little bit, and I have an outline of what I want to do. Then, so that is the first time actually that I take my phone off airplane mode, and of course all kinds of email, text and stuff is coming in at that point in time. I completely ignore, absolutely ignore it like there's no tomorrow, and I go in and I schedule my Periscope, and I post it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Periscope as well, and I give a time that I'll be doing my Periscope, and then I take time. Then, of course, I jump into my scheduler where I schedule my Facebook posts, because life gets busy and I like to share good content and uplifting motivational stuff with you guys. But it's very distracting to try and keep a track of doing that throughout the day. So I use a scheduling program and I check on that and schedule a few. And my assistant helps me with that as well. Then I look at what we do. We save this video and upload it to YouTube, and then we create a blog post and we have the video embedded in it, and we send that out from our email list. So I totally turn that whole process over to my assistant that transcribes part of the blog post, put up the video on YouTube, get the email ready, And I just go and review the email and the blog post, make sure everything is cool before I hit publish on those. And she's just wonderful. If you ever want to know how to hire an assistant and make a difference in somebody else's life that way, while it's saving a lot of time in dramatically increasing your productivity, let me know and I can help you. I've got a great training on how to find assistants for $3 to $4 an hour from third world countries that do phenomenal work, and it's got phenomenal work ethic. Then I go on emails for 10 minutes. I look at the most important ones. What's not important, I don't even look at it. And I respond to the most important ones. Then I jump onto my Facebook messages, Twitter and Instagram, see what messages and stuff is there. Later in the day, I take time to converse with people, just posting and commenting and all of that, but this is just answering messages. It never takes more than 10 minutes. Then I jump into my system where we track our conversations, where we have with people, and where we do our prospecting, and I make sure that my part is updated. I go into my Facebook group after that, check on what my assistants did for the day and what questions they have. And then my last thing is I jump on Periscope and I deliver a Periscope of this nature to you. So let me see. Actually, I'm doing my Periscope on my other phone, so I could show you guys this on this phone. But my routine is 3 hours and 46 minutes. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and by 8:45 in the morning, I'm done with everything. Today, I'm doing my Periscope later for a very specific reason, but by 8:45 in the morning, I'm done. I've got all these things behind me. So then I've got my day open to go work on my real estate business, study for my real estate exam, which I'm currently doing, do phone calls, reach out to people, do prospecting for my network marketing business on social media, or by the phone or in person, train my team, train people, listen to company trainings, and go and have fun, spend time with my family. So that is the biggest secret to me, is to have a routine and get a lot of this stuff out of the way before you get into distractions during the day. And I would have to say you that I do not check my emails again until much later in the day, and I've got designated times to go onto social media. And also same thing for texts and emails when it's to do with business, or text if it's from family or really good friends. I answer that when I am free or do I have time to do that. And I work very strict to a schedule, and it's really helped me to be productive. The second thing, the second big secret here, and today is kind of a long Periscope, but the second secret here is to sit down on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday and plan your next week. And I would highly recommend RPM, Rapid Planning Method from Tony Robbins. It's an intensive course, and it takes quite a bit of time, but it will really teach you how to schedule your week, plan your week, and do things, focus on the outcome, the eventual outcome of your life. And my biggest, is growth and contribution, and sponsoring mission trips and building one-stop wellness centers in the islands of Hawaii. And so with all of that in mind, I know what needs to be done in my business and in my life, and what is important to me: family, God, friends, and also getting work done. Because if you don't get the work done, and it's not necessarily the quantity of work, but the quality of work, and being determined in doing that. So what I've learned really is the 80% and 20% rule, to focus on the 20% that delivers 80% of the results. That's typically when I check emails, when I look at Facebook messages, phone calls, text messages, and what I schedule into my week are income-producing activities, God-loving activities, to connect with God, time for myself, a lot of the things that I've mentioned this morning, routine, and time for my family. And before this, I used to almost never have any time for my family. And now I have a lot more time, and I have a lot more free time. So you really just need to sit down and learn how to focus on the outcome and the results, what you want, and how you reverse engineer that back to what you need to do on a daily basis. But when there's too many, and you prioritize that, and Once you've plugged in the other things like relaxation and family time and other things like that, then you go see what's the time left over, and then you plug in your priorities for the week. And what doesn't fit, doesn't fit. It's done. You just don't do it. Or if there's things that you feel that need to be done, but somebody else can do it for you, like my assistants can, then you have your assistants do that for you.